Tenemos tecnología para hacer esto y yo tengo el privilegio de trabajar en una compañía donde nosotros que tenemos que generar revenue, tenemos que generar recetas para Google, nunca hablamos con la gente que hace los productos. La gente que hace los productos, la única cosa que hace es entender la vida de las personas y saber cómo las va a mejorar. Y después estamos nosotros por este lado intentando saber cómo podemos monetizar todo este esfuerzo. Es un privilegio de veras. Muy bien, vamos a una parte un poquito más concreta. Y este tío se llama Felix Baumgartner. ¿Vosotros reconocéis a este tío? Es un loco. Exactamente el día, yo voy a cambiar en inglés, se puede poner exactamente un año, 65 years after the sound barrier was broken, he decided to break the sound barrier again by launching himself from that device, from the space, 39 kilometers above Earth, and it took him 10 minutes to reach the surface of the Earth. This was broadcast live by YouTube. We had about 8 million views at that time simultaneously, which was roughly 16 times more than London 2012 opening ceremonies. And in total, we have already 50 million views. What matters to me is this guy is like this one. To me, esto es nuestro CEO. He's looking in front of the world. The world is changing every day, and the question is, can you jump? Are you prepared to jump? Do you have the courage to jump? This guy had the courage, and it was covered, and clearly his jump was worthwhile. The question is, if you don't do it now, when are you doing it? And that's why the title of this presentation, to think, for me, matches exactly what I was asked to talk about, which is the CEO, and the role of the CEO in a company. Nowadays, it's time to actually catch up. And they have to be like this, our CEOs. Some of them are here, or some of you guys talk to them. And some of them have to behave like this. It's time to jump. Because if it's not now, when is it going to be? The world is changing enormously with technology. The way people live on a daily basis, the way businesses are created on a daily basis, and the way you influence your own organizations and the way you influence your own consumers nowadays. That upper slide over there is on technology, has the robots of Boston Dynamics that were just bought by Google recently. And as it's pretty obvious that, in case you haven't seen in The Economist, there is a big article about how robots are prepared to start changing our lives dramatically. The question is not if, the question is when. It's like the earthquake of San Francisco. It's not if, it's when. And it's happening, and it's going to be fast. It's going to be very, very quick. Just to be clear, in 10 years, everybody on the planet is going to be connected. In 10 years. 10 years is now. So in 10 years, the entire planet is going to be connected, so we have to rush. And the one interesting thing for you to think about is we think that the pace of change is increasing and it's very fast. The news is that today is the slowest of the years that are in front of us. Let me repeat this because it's really important. This year is the slowest we're going to have in our years. So you think it's going to be fast? It has been very fast. It's true, it has been very fast. But today is the slowest because we're still at the beginning of a long, long day. There's still a lot to happen in our technology. You know, we've seen the revolution in 3 years happen in front of our eyes, right? So this was the media consumption, the daily media consumption in the most evolved markets. And in just 3 years, digital across the screens is just increasing every day. And this is total population. If you look at the youngest population, they don't look at print, they don't see linear TV, and they want full control of the video they experience on a daily basis. And if you think this is speed, look at that. In 2001, it took a full year for the iPod to actually take over and have a 1 million units sold. The tablet took 2 years to get 1 million sold in 2011. Chromecast that Google just launched took us 1 day, just 1 day, to sell a million units. but this is the slowest. So this is as slow as it can get. It's going to get only faster. You've seen that we bought Nest, Google, for $3.2 billion. And the objective basically is, as you know, this is a device that allows smoke detection as well as temperature management inside a house. But what's important is that it's not smoke detection, as you can imagine. These are smart devices that are connected to your mobile device. They check where you are. They know your habits. They know your behavior, and they adapt the temperature of your house as well as connect to other devices according to your needs and according to your habits. So back to a point Louise brought initially, everything will start being connected very quickly, and it's just absolutely absurd if you look at it. The next 5 billion are coming. The question is not if they're coming, they actually are coming. So whilst the population is slightly increasing up to 8 billion by 2024, the reality is the internet population is going to more than quadruple. So, and they will all have a mobile on their hands. So you can imagine what this means in terms of empowerment. So technology is here, it took over, but what matters mostly is people. This is the baby that everyone knows from the Evian campaign. We were fortunate enough to be part of this campaign as well, and we helped a lot make this success. Let's just to get us, because you're bored to tears, you want to go for lunch, I know. So check out, just to remember ourselves what a great campaign this was. Can we see the video?
I'm the lyrical dancer. Big up the